they can go on doubting and never get anything done. And we say that's counterproductive. But give up your doubt and just either you go this way or that way. No. You can choose. Maybe someone can just lament and doubt. Well, maybe I should chant. Maybe I shouldn't chant. Maybe I'm a devotee. Maybe I'm not a devotee. That's something. That's all like that. Maybe I'm a devotee or not, but not a chant. And that way we get out of the doubt. We're getting out of it. But on the other hand, put a question, well, what is now the right way or is it a proper thing? That's the thing. Maybe good. No. How is this principle to be applied?
You mentioned during the lecture that love is actually a kind of knowledge. Love is a kind of knowledge.
Yes. Okay, good.
But on the other side, in this material world, everything is based on not certainty. There is no certainty in this world.
Yeah.
Prabhupada said that actually our society can only continue and nicely develop if there is love and trust.
Yes.
So, but we are complete with this uncertain, everything is kind of low. And we need still to reflect on it.
Yeah. Okay, love and trust. Yes. Uncertainty. That's a challenge for us. To be certain that Krishna is in your heart. I mean, that I say, to be Krishna consciousness, a part of Krishna consciousness is that you're a spirit soul, and everyone is spirit soul. Another part is that there's a super soul. Another part we can say is that yes, that this world is a world of duality. We can just put it as facts. So yes, we can't, externally we can't really depend on microphones. There's always going to be microphones. And if the microphone is not there, I cannot speak. And if the microphone is there, not there, we can't hear either. All of a sudden something is taken away and then you find out that things work fine in any case. Well, unless we have internet, we don't know what the weather is going to be like tomorrow. I open the window and look. Okay. Uncertainty. So yes, it's an uncertain world, but we have to find that what is certain. And it's certain is so that the only thing that's certain is Krishna. And we're part and parcel of Him, and we're meant to serve Him. How we serve Him may also vary. And you may think, well, I'm just going to chant Hare Krishna purely for the rest of my life. And okay, they go on with it good, and then at some point they're facing all kind of difficulties, so to say. But still, I'm part and parcel of Krishna, I'm meant to surrender to Krishna. Krishna is the end part. So this is, and then maybe if that is not certain for us, we can say, yes, we have a problem. So that we're working towards reaching certainty in the terms of Krishna's presence in the heart. And then the next point I usually say is that if you have some understanding of Krishna's presence in your heart, then you may also have some ability to understand His presence in others' hearts. And if He is present in others' hearts also, actually we can start to relax. Krishna is in my heart and in others' heart. Very nice. Let's connect. And then we, other things is uncertain, okay? But that is certain. Establishing that, then you can take sannyas. Sannyas means what? You no fear. Prabhupada says, no fear because you realize Krishna's presence in your heart and in everyone's heart. What is there to fear? I'm not quite so advanced. But in any case, it's a nice thing to think about in terms of overcoming the uncertainty of this world. And of course, the nice thing is maybe uncertain, our temples. We can be uncertain of so many things, but if we manage to keep a Bhagavatam every morning and the worship is going on, and one can feel like I'm certain that, this is going on. Then it gives a certain, well, at least that is, something is going on properly. And when I come to the temple, that's maybe also, when I come to the temple, we expect that there is a Mangalarti, that there is a Gora Artik, maybe there is a lunch Artik, depending on the standard, and we expect that there is a Bhagavatam in the morning, some lecture. There, and we maybe expect, if that is said so, that there is something in the evening also. So that is certain things, but this is kind of certain that it will, in general, it will be like that, but sometimes there may be exception. Because this has to do with Krishna, service of Krishna. So in that way we can depend on that service of Krishna. There's other things maybe, because then externally, exactly, but what the class is going to be is another question. You can't really be sure of. It's going to be a good class, a bad class, did you fall asleep or whatever. You got completely bewildered, I don't know. And it can take different shapes. Again, as Krishna is descending in different shapes, it's always something a little bit different. And then it's interesting, then I tried to give the same class twice. Doesn't work. And it's not exactly. But that was a good class. Let me give the same class again. It doesn't happen. Okay, Hare Krishna. So welcome to the uncertain world. The certain world of Krishna consciousness.
Can I shortly ask one more question? You stress so much always on the principle of the sun. So like sunlight, sun is moving. But on the other side there is moonlight, and our whole process is actually anandam divarana. It's always a kind of transformation. But the sunlight itself, it has its movement, but it's always kind of same. But the moon is always reflecting, and it changes, it influences all these waters and everything. But we always stress on this one point. And consciousness is on the sun, not so much on the moon point. Because everything is in consciousness, not just reflection, but also transformation. That's the principle.
So, what's the question?
Why we don't stress just this stability kind, not this transformative principle?
Okay.
Can you translate in Krishna?
Postavila sam pitanje zašto mi toliko naglašavamo našu vetsku tradiciju u kulturi, princip sunca koje je kao kretanje i svjetlosti. Međutim, svjetlost kao takva nije uvijek najbitniji princip u duhovnom životu, jer je duhovni život ipak nešto što je vezano sa principom Anandabudivardana i sa transformacijom. Znači, uvijek su neke mijene, a mijene ipak mjesec može puno bolje predočavati, plima i oseka ili njegove izmjene od manjeg do punog mjeseca.
Hare Krishna. Yes. Well, someone complained to me on the internet that the movement doesn't maybe stress the female side of things enough. We want to have this, the sun is more, the sun stands for the male. I think in the Jyoti shows it's like more the male principle, and the moon is the female principle. The sun is like the father, and the moon is like the mother. So, well, interesting, yes, everything's stable and like that, but then it gets bewildering when we're facing the unstable, maybe say the transforming situation. Oh, I will be transformed. Just watch out what you end up in the other side of the transformation. That may not be so comfortable as you thought. So therefore, maybe we rather like to stress the what was it, the other side, transformation, the stability, so to say, because we as conditioned souls may also need that in order not to flip out. I need something that's stable. Now, don't tell me that what I thought was stable is not stable. Then you get scared. Then someone may get scared. So that could be a reason. We emphasize the stability. And then, of course, the stability is a major thing, and the instability is functions because it reflects the stability. Yes, the moon has a great influence. The sun is all stable, it can more or less the same every day. But the moon is not the same every day, it's every day. It was full moon yesterday, and then 3 days later it's not quite full moon, and 8 days later I think it's a half moon, and then 14 days later and it's nice no moon. And then all of a sudden it's growing, you know. Can't it decide? It's growing, you know, that's Krishna. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you for your question. Okay, good, then we can end there. High time. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Maharaj ki jai. And my base is sweet. Getting the secret for water. Okay, there, so it's in the book. What did it say again? What they can tell. Yes. Yeah, it's nice to travel. It's nice. Bicycle is okay. But,